Good evening, everybody. How is everybody going to be doing tonight? I'm going to wait for a few minutes. This is being loyal to yourself and not the trauma. This is going to be probably a 15-20 minute tapping that I'll be doing tonight. This is betrayal of recovery and a type of deeper layer of why we kind of live in this chaos and we think it's love, and we're normally loyal to the chaos, which we also feel around money. And then we start wondering, could we be open? So I'm just kind of waiting for a few people to hop on. I didn't kind of announce it like I did yesterday. I had done an announcement much earlier. It's been kind of an intense day with the energies. The Schumann resonance must be really off the charts today. Because I'm just finding the energy to be a little kind of out of whack. All right, I waited a couple of minutes. People will start to hop on. There are other shows kind of happening at this time. Again, we're going to do an opening. We're going to do the karate chop chop point. Even though my body feels loyal to what hurts me, I still love and honor myself. Even though a part of me believes that enduring is strength, but I'm going to continue loving myself and honoring myself. Even though I'm confused familiarity with love, I'm going to still love and accept myself. I'm open to becoming loyal to myself because I have my back for the first time. And I still love and accept myself. Come on over here, little lucky boy. I was trained to stay. Eyebrow point. I was trained to fix the problem. I was trained to endure this problem, but was never trained to leave. Was never trained to choose myself. It's safe to redirect my loyalty to myself. It is safe to honor my own nervous system. It's safe to break the old agreements. It's safe to be loyal to my future and not to everybody else's future. It's safe. And this is powerful work. Come on in here, Lucky. Come here, little boy. Lucky, come here. I did a rescue on this cute little tabby. He's so cute. And we're not here to attack men, and we're not here to shame women. Hello, welcome in, Dimitri. We're exposing the wiring that's happened, and we're going to teach you some regulation by using the tapping today. As women, we don't tolerate what dysregulates us. Come in here, Lucky, my cat. Come here, little one. Not because she's angry, because she was aligned. I feel like it's like October. Are you having a good day? It's been kind of an intense day. How about you? I'm going to continue kind of tapping a little bit here while you answer, because you're tippy tapping in there. He's yowling because he thinks that I'm not in the room. Here, I'll show you what he looks like. He's really beautiful. He was coming to me in the summertime, and he showed up at my front door, and his back hips were broken in the back, and he had a bad bite on the side that was almost 2 inches deep. Yeah, you can hear him in the background yelling and stuff, but he came right to my side. So once he kind of calms down, he's got beautiful green eyes, but when he showed up at my house, unfortunately, he was about 11 pounds, and then he showed up when he got bit, and whatever attacked him so badly created it to be, he broke the back hip bone, you know, the socket, the round part of the hip, that was broken. And so he's been on the mend. And his name is Lucky for a reason, because he got very lucky that I didn't leave that day. So I'm going to kind of put him over to the side. How are you doing? I know he's adorable. And I have two beautiful Maine Coon black cats. And we're slowly introducing him to the pack because unfortunately he's still got, you know, his, you know, things that make him yowl. Hello. You love me. How sweet. So I'm going to set him off to the side. Hopefully he'll get quiet. Kind of feels like October. My hair is just like standing straight up on end. It's really wild. So how are you guys? My name is Dimitri. Your name? Am I saying Dimitri correctly? Where are you guys from? I can see the one guy is from, it looks like Israel. I'm not sure where. Where are you from? I'm out here in Arizona. I'm Lisa Marie. I don't speak Arabic. It's a beautiful language, though. I've got quite a few friends. Hi, Ava. Welcome in. You're from Wisconsin. I'm out here in Arizona. And I was working on doing some tapping, but I'm just letting everybody kind of hang out in the room a little bit. Now, I've got girlfriends of mine that spoke a lot of, hello, a lot of, she was actually from Kuwait. I know, there's no way of doing that. There's a couple of other apps that you can kind of do that on, and one of them is called Epic. So if you go on there, Lisa Marie, Lisa Marie, and if you go on to Epic and get the app on there, you can actually kind of go back and forth and stuff. I did a live yesterday on peace, trying to do some energy around peace right now. We're kind of falling apart over here with all the lies and deception that's happening. We're trying not to be in a place of blaming anybody. Well, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of people being snatched up on the streets, and there's a lot of things that are coming out with those files. And yeah, my mom thought so. She thought it was a pretty cool name. Where are you at, Dimitri? I'm not sure. I can't kind of scroll down here a little bit. Ava. I'm gonna put a little spray. Hello, how you doing? I didn't see you come through. No, I don't sing, sweetheart. I actually blew my eardrums out with firecrackers, and I can't sing at all. I'm an artist though. Epic. Epic is a new app that everybody's going to. They're hopping off and going onto that channel. You might have heard me over there. I haven't been on in the last week or so, but I've been over there. Hope you popped off. No, I don't know. It's showing that there's somebody here. Epic is a new app that everybody's hopping away from TT from because of what's, how it got bought out and all that crazy stuff. Dimitri, where are you from? Well, I'm going to kind of get started while you kind of are writing and everything. So tonight's not about blaming anybody. We're trying to get back into returning to peace in the United States. AFK, Africa, or yeah, I'm a music fan, huge. Actually, I have a vinyl player on the side over here, but because they monitor what you're playing and stuff. No, I don't have any children. I've got animals. My family has a lot of stuff, so I was kind of expecting not to have them. So I ended up having a bunch of animals. They're my kids. You love animals too? I was just showing the beautiful kitty that I rescued. I have two really beautiful black Maine Coons in the other room and a little Scotty dog named Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah, they're really beautiful animals. I'm going to start doing paintings of them. I've been working on my artwork. So I've been doing women, beautiful goddess women with horses and stuff, and then working on that type of paintings and everything. But my paintings are in the other room, so it's kind of hard to, wander around and do stuff. Ava, where are you from? I'm not sure where the AFK is. I was thinking maybe Africa, but that's not. I'm going to start doing the tap at Wisconsin. Nice. I haven't been to Wisconsin. The farthest back east I've ever been was Louisiana. I went to the Mardi Gras show. Very, very interesting. It's like herding cats there. That's kind of different. I'm going to start tapping while you guys are kind of writing. You'll be gone for a little? Okay, not a problem. Even though my body has learned to be safe in this weird ass chaos that we've got going on, I still love and honor myself. Next one, I honor how hard my body is still working to protect me though. It's cold yet. Well, we're at 7,000 feet, so we're normally underneath 20 feet of snow, but because of all the earth changes and stuff, we're only getting snow in February, and so it's been 75 degrees, which is hot for this time of year. We should be flooded with snow out there because we're at 7,000 feet. We're only about an hour away from the Grand Canyon. So, well, I'm opening to being softer now, even though part of me feels attached to what has hurt me. I'm choosing to be loyal to myself. I acknowledge that loyalty is that, and I'm gently beginning to choose peace in my life. You have animals out there? Z, 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 is that what you mean? Yeah. That's good. I'll announce this earlier tomorrow so that you guys know when to come on. I thought I had done it earlier, but my early morning kind of blew up on me. So even though peace feels unfamiliar and unfamiliar feels unsafe, I'll be willing to teach my nervous system a new way. That's funny. If you want to name some sort of pattern, wait a minute, what? W for the rub, hit Rodrigo D, because Tyree is the only thing that I want in the week and a bit more work. Hello. Re-say that again, Dimitri, because you got W. So, what for the rub by the hit? I don't know who Rodrigo is. Explain. Explain. Anyway, I'm going to get you move forward while you explain. My body is allergic to chaos really early. I learned to stay. I learned to endure all this crazy chaos. I learned to fix this problems. I learned to overfunction. I learned that to be the strong one, I'm always the strong one within the group. I've learned to love and require effort. Did you figure it out? What time is it there? It is 6:14 here. I learned that peace wasn't a permanent thing. Yeah, I'm in Arizona. So it's 6 o'clock, 6:15. There's a place of loyalty within me that kind of stays with this bizarre chaos. Loyal to the familiar pain, loyal to providing what I can handle, loyal to identity as strong. What do you guys do when you're finding your body stressed? I like to motorcycle ride because I can really focus my energy down and stay in the moment, because if you think about anything else, you're kind of running off the road. What do you guys do when you're kind of stressed out, if you're finding... Dimitri, are you there still, or did you hop back off? I'm out by Sedona. Most people know Sedona. Some people know the Grand Canyon, but the Grand Canyon's a really beautiful big hole that they let burn kind of down to the ground. So the visitor center hasn't been open for the last this last year and stuff, because they let a lightning kind of take over the park. So I have been loyal to Hope, and maybe this time I can be loyal to Lisa Marie. Loyal to not giving up. Not always loyal to myself in the past. I'm going to do some rewiring. Where are you? You said it's at Wisconsin and all. Is that the fishing state? Because I used to have some clients out there. I can't remember if it was Wisconsin or Minnesota. What if peace was strength? What if calm is power? What if walking away is regulation? What if I have to learn to earn love? What if I don't have to endure this type of love? What if my nervous system can reset? What is peace with my new loyalty? I choose peace as my baseline. I think somebody wrote, "Oh, you're back. Awesome." You're choosing peace as my baseline. Take a deep breath in. I was asking people what you guys are doing for relaxation and stuff, to take your mind off all the kind of crazy stuff that's going on. I motorcycle ride. I paint. I'm a really good artist. And but the art industry's changed quite a bit out here pretty quickly. It shifted. People are hanging on to their money before they go out and buy some artwork. So if you want to, do you want to see some of my artwork? I can unplug the phone and walk into the other room. Hello. Let's see. I can show my artwork here. I'm working on the drawing on this right here. But this is my artwork. If you guys want to purchase any of the artwork, There you go. So this is the horse painting that I'm working on. It's different levels. She's a beautiful, and I'm working on the outfit and everything. And then how much is it? Do you want the actual original? It'll be 3,000. The original. I use Old Holland paint, and I use top of the line canvas and stuff because I found out the hard way that cheap canvas will just rip holes being on the wall. I don't know what it is. They don't properly take care of it and stuff. And then I've got the same girl here with a different horse position. I'm working on her jewelry right now, and then you can see that I'm working on the outfit. And I just finished this commission piece. This one's really cool. This one's got the Yahweh's, Jesus' name up top with the white lion and then the really beautiful dragon. It's taken me a long time to work on those scales. No, we don't have the woods here. I got a park. We actually have the bears are out early this year. They shouldn't be out, but they are. This picture here is a 30 by 30, and this one's $800 because it's not the original. Yes, look at the cutie patootie. There's another. You gotta go again? Not a problem. Let me turn that around. That was my dad's picture. Well, it was good chatting with you. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll be popping it back on and stuff. Really working on the energy of peace right now. Shifting some patterns and stuff. I've been hopping on for about 20-25 minutes live every day. So pretty grateful to start getting an audience and getting to know you guys, much better. So have a good night. And it looks like there's 3 people on, but I'm not sure who's here still. Is Ava still here, or did the... I keep getting interrupted. Who else is here? Oh, you're still there. Okay, very odd. It's showing a couple of people. Did you subscribe to me? You might want to do that so that you can get notifications and all that. You guys know the jazz. But, sometimes you got to still say it. And if you want to have a smaller picture of the 12, I can do a 12 by 12, which is a much, smaller size that you can purchase, and that's $170 for that one, versus the original being $3,000. Awesome, thank you. Thank you. What are you off to, Dimitri? You gonna have some dinner? I don't know who else is here. It's interesting. It doesn't give me, like, when you're on TT, it tells you kind of who's there, who you're working with and stuff. All right, let me finish up with this. With the closing, peace is not a weakness for us. Peace is our nervous system that no longer wants to regulate what the chaos is going on right now. Peace is loyalty redirected inward. And I realized the other day when I had this really big aha around some of the kind of the same patterns that keep appearing. I don't know if you're all kind of going through it with all the things. Can you show? Oh, I show you around the studio. I don't want to go into the room. Hey, Casey, welcome in. Hi, come here. Hello. How you doing, Casey? Where are you from? Come on. I rescued this little boy. Hi. How are you doing? He's been yowling. He's a little bit of a yowler. I rescued him. He was attacked, and unfortunately, he broke his hips and had a huge, like, cost me $300 to get the wound cleaned out and everything. Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be coming on live every night, kind of working around the energy of peace and being free, freeing up our energy and stuff. But he's been kind of yowling quite a bit. He's been getting a little bit attached to me, so working around the energy right now. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. You're a little bit. Oh, yeah, the cat is attached to me. This one here. Can you see him? Not trying to be weird. Dimitri's back again. Yeah, he is sweet. I've got 2 black Maine Coons in the other room. And then I'm hanging out with this guy in the studio and stuff. Is your cat gay? What would that be? No, that's not a real a real thing. He actually was really badly injured. He came up to me. He was probably about 11 pounds. And then we had a weird snowstorm come through and stuff, and then he disappeared and stuff. And doctors said that whoever attacked him broke the back of his hip bone. So the socket of the hip bone broke off into his leg and stuff. So he's always going to have a weird limp. It looks like the same outside. Yeah, this is a pretty common tabby. And he's will be fixed in a couple of weeks, and all that yowling will start to probably come down a little bit. It's not. It could be looping. I don't know, but he's super sweet. He just is kind of being real clingy. How much for the cat? I don't know if he's for sale. I mean, I've paid about all the shots and everything. It's about $500. He was $300 for getting him fixed and everything. They had to shave it. He had a 2-inch wound on here and a broken hip. So, and he's super sweet though. Yeah, but after I had to go and do the hospital and all that type of stuff, unfortunately he's been on the meds, so now he's like, he wants to go back outside, but I'm not going to let him. So I don't think he's going to ever be strong enough because of what happened to his back hip bone and everything and getting attacked. She said it wasn't by a dog. She's figuring it was some sort of coyote maybe, or maybe even because we have bears and mountain lions up here where I'm at. And the bears are out and the mountain lions are out this year. His name's Lucky. His name's Lucky. Oh, I don't have my bank information up there. I don't think. I'm going to put him off to the side because he's getting really rambunctious. He's trying to harm my arm here. Wow, that was interesting. Donated $500. I know, it's been interesting. Well, when I talked with the doctor, she said to me that he was so lucky that he's actually alive because I was going to take off and head over to another city, and that takes 2 hours to get there and back. And I was like, yeah, I don't feel like driving that. And when he walked up, he was 4 pounds in skin and bone. You could see his skeleton, and it was actually kind of horrifying to look at. So he's now 11 pounds. So I've been putting on a lot of extra weight. Oh, that's really sweet. Your name's Milan? Dimitri's back. You found somebody in an alley? Milan, where are you from? And then Kappa, USA. I'm not sure where you're from. Jeremiah, hello, how are you? Yeah, you're out in Wisconsin, you said, in the United States. Daniel, you're wearing a bra. Well, that's good for you. Yeah, I've never been to Minnesota or Wisconsin or. You're one of my favorite influencers, and I wanted you to. You saw the nomination, and I really hope that you appreciate it. Well, thank you. Do you guys go motorcycle riding? You have a good night, Dimitri. I've got my motorcycle out. I went riding yesterday, trying to get my body kind of back used to, you know, sometime. So what are you guys doing for Friday? What are you going to be doing for tomorrow? Do you see my pocket? Bye, Dimitri. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably get on at 6 o'clock tomorrow, which would probably be about 8 your time. You dated $30,000. Gosh, how lucky am I? Do you know? I don't know what that is. You're out in the Canada area? I've got a lot of friends that are artists up in Canada. I don't have a leather pocket on. This is a regular black coat. I was showing everybody my artwork earlier. Want to give me $10 billion? I'll take it. I won't turn down any money. Here. This is my studio. So I'm doing an outline of the girl. And that's what the painting. So it'll be a white horse again. Meows. No, I don't have I have a leather jacket when I go motorcycle riding. My motorcycle. Right there. And there's the other painting. Did a really good job on that dragon. It's taken me a long time to do the detail and get those scales done right. $1 bazillion. I'll take it. 10 cents. Come on, little guy. I know. And this one I've been working on. This one's kind of was a fun painting. I don't normally work with small pictures. So I know I gave him some food. Plasma zombie. He's just been really, since he started feeling better after his broken hip, because this over here, he's never going to probably walk correctly and stuff because of it. Aren't you happy that a lot of people are donating to me? Yeah, if they actually was truly donating, that'd be cool. As an artist, you guys can get some artwork for all the donating. Come on. There's some more paintings over off to the side there. Oh my goodness. He is hanging out on the computer now. Come on, little guy. Let me turn the camera around. All right. Gonna feed you in a little bit. My goodness. You act like I don't feed you. I put him on kitten food so that he can get a lot of nutrients and stuff. Yeah, I do. I have a website at lisamarieproartist.com. I was selling in Sedona, but I was finding that I have a very specific audience, obviously. And I had 30 by 30 paintings down there instead of 12 by 12. So if you wanted any of the paintings and stuff, majority of them come in 12 by 12 sizes, which are about $170 with the frame. And one of the originals that you saw, the dragon one with Yahweh's with the lion, that one's $4,000 that he commissioned for. But when I see that money show up on my account, I will let you know. $900 million billion. You're a billionaire. Yes, I'll take a billionaire. But I was selling over in Sedona and New Mexico, and I've been invited to London and got invited to some places over in Canada. Getting famous. I do specialty paintings with, people with their horses and stuff. And so I've been getting, but this one he wanted me to commission for the dragon. So I've been working on the dragon and the lion with Jesus's name up on in Aramaic. He sent that to me. So hopefully it says, Jesus, and doesn't say, who knows? I don't know. I don't read Aramaic, so. But that's what he asked for. So I put it up there with some other stuff. But I sold quite a bit out in Sedona and stuff, but everything is the really small paintings because everybody's traveling. Everybody wants the 12 by 12 sizes and stuff. And when I get super famous, those paintings will be for... Hey, Jack. How you doing? I was showing some of my paintings and stuff to everybody. I was doing some peace type of regulation. It's called tapping for the body to get everybody to relax right now. Hey, Jack, she's really a good influencer. Donate my whole bank to her. Oh, isn't that sweet? When I check my bank account, I'll let you know more tomorrow. I know, right? I feel so special. Yeah, they're saying they're donating. I don't know. We'll see when I look at my bank account. Have you drawn a picture of the New Jerusalem? No, I haven't. I work more with the spirit animals and the divine feminine, the girls, the women, the powerful women we are. That's what I've been kind of doing. Donating, yay! Now it's 2,000. Is it because you ran out of money? I'm a billionaire. Yes, I'll take it. That's one of my paintings back there. When I was doing a lot of TT shows and stuff, she was always showing up with the funny little hat. Here, I'll turn the other one. You can see this is the 12 by 12 that I was telling you about that's framed. And this is the jaguar woman. And then she's got a baby kind of coming through on her shoulder. And that's the style that I was doing like 3 years ago. Your mom passed away on Tuesday morning? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Vince. You want to start spray paint art? Making plants? That'd be really cool. You take the spray paint and then take a plant and then let it kind of do its own little pattern. That'd be fun. There's my little boy. Well, I do a lot of spray paint on here. It's considered mixed media and stuff, and then I finish with oil painting and everything. You can see the patterns. And then I did a lot of gold here. And I'm working on making sure that the head has the proper, so it looks 3D, like I did on, I finished this side. The horse has been finished. And then I'm working on the drawing part. I know, mister. I'm working on the drawing part here. I was going to do something else and then start talking about art. I know. And he keeps crying. He's gotten kind of attached to me in a way. He's been a rescue and stuff. His back hips got broken by whatever attacked him, and he had a 2-inch wound here that they ended up. This was the #1 selling painting out in New Mexico. Well, guys, it's been a lot of fun to hang out and everything. Hey, Jack, where are you at? Where are you chiming in from? I'm out in the Grand Canyon State. Plasma Zombie. Be kind of interesting to see what you were thinking about New Jerusalem and everything. I haven't seen anything energy-wise because I've been doing so much of the the goddess women with the animals. Is anybody still here? I wasn't expecting to be showing the artwork tonight. Maybe I'll start doing some painting and stuff. But I was initially doing kind of body regulation, but it looks like tonight. Hi, Just You. Bye-bye. Well, I'm just sitting here. It's been kind of a weird day for me. I wanted to go motorcycle riding earlier, but got cold and windy. And I don't like being out there. How's life? Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Doing a little bit better. Hopping on the lives more frequently. I was doing a lot on TT, but everything's shifted over there, so decided to come back on to YT. How's your life doing? Ismael, you guys must be, it feels like you guys are out there and you don't know how to ride a motorcycle? Just take a class. They have classes nowadays where you can actually learn how to ride. It's got a lot of, it's like riding a horse in a sense. A little bit cheaper though. You don't have to feed a horse and, keep it out there and hide it. You can bring your motorcycle in, but they can teach you. There's all kinds of different classes and stuff. And I've got myself a pretty cute little motorcycle. Nothing, I'm not a Harley person, unfortunately. Grew up around too many one percenters when I was growing up. And because of that, you don't know how to ride a horse either. Oh, not a lot of people do. Yeah. Some people know how to ride horses. Some people are afraid to ride horses. Right? I'll probably I'm hoping to get an Indian this year. Do I support the red and white? I don't know what that means. Red, white, and blue? I can't do nut milk or soy milk. I found out I'm allergic to a lot of almond, especially soy. What is red and white? I know, right? I don't know what that means. If I do nut milk, it'd probably be macadamia nut or pistachio or pecan. I can do those. Nuts, I don't have a problem with those. Almond milk, man, takes me over. Come on, little boy, get your butt in here. I'm not sure what red and white means. 1%? Oh, gotcha. Yeah. No, it's been I don't hang out with those guys anymore. I used to when I was a little bit more, I don't know. They used to like hanging around me because I was really good at spotting police. And turkey. Come here, over here. Come over here. You're yelling over there ain't gonna get you. He's like screaming. It's been driving me crazy. Well, Jack, you keep message redacting yourself there. So, but anyway, I was saying that's what I like to do to kind of take my mind off things and stuff. WhatsApp I was selling on WhatsApp at one point. I was selling Native American art and jewelry and crystals and all that type of thing. So, nice glass of boo-hoo. Boo-boo. Hi, Pookie. I haven't been called Pookie ever. That would be new. I know a few Pookies, but I've never been called Pookie. Come on, up here. Come over here. You're driving me crazy with all your yowling. Bye, Jack. See you tomorrow. I'm going to be hopping on. It's Pookie, bro. I'll be hopping on tomorrow, so if you want to come and take a look, I don't know if you did. You have to go to work. Well, have a good night. Working nights. How old is the car? What car? My motorcycle's 2000. I bought it brand new, 2017 or 18 or something like that. I deserve it because I'm beautiful. Well, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, he's driving me crazy. He's a sweetheart, but he's a yowler. I'm not used to my cats. My other two don't yowl like this, so he's yowling all night long, driving me crazy. And he's like Velcro, sticky stick. He's little, actually. Oh, sorry, boxing fan. I'm not trying to be rude. He is probably, they're saying, maybe 2 months. 2 years old. When I first saw him in the summertime, he was 11 pounds, and then something attacked him, and he was down to 4 by the time he showed up back to my house. He disappeared for a couple of weeks. So now I don't like petting him. He is unfortunately kind of clingy. Oh. He doesn't even know he's being filmed. You ran this channel through AI? Well, that's interesting. How do you run it through AI? Yeah, they're calming animals, but he'll be getting fixed soon, so that all that yowling will stop, which will be nice. So he's got to go in for his last shots. I had to get him all his rabies because we have a big pack, and I'm not going to introduce him to a bunch of animals when he doesn't have his rabies shot and all that. So what are you talking about? What's legal? Film, I know, right? Kitty porn. Well, I work with a lot of AI stuff, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Alvin. Constantine. You guys are funny. Well, I was doing some things earlier and stuff. Now we're just kind of hanging out. I might tell me a couple of followers. Did you see? I'm gonna probably end up painting a painting of this particular cat. But right now I've been working on horses, and I just finished a motorcycle picture for somebody. So I did a motorcycle picture of him kind of in a De los Muertos background and setting with all the candles, and him dressed up with the candlelight and the glowing in the background. It came out really nice. I ran out of water. So guys, I'm going to be going on tomorrow at 6 o'clock for 7. It was about tapping. I was doing something with kind of body regulation and kind of like giving our energy back and stuff. I had already done the tapping earlier, but do I love Allah? No, I like Christ consciousness, but it's not what the Christians think and understand. So it's a very different energy. 67, I don't know what that means. Ash. I've been a medical intuitive for a really long time, so a lot of Allah is the same God and the Christian God. Yeah, I'm not, that Allah is a little bit different than any of the stuff that I've been around and stuff. I didn't grow up with Christian background and all that type of stuff, even though a lot of people have. Well, thank you. So I was doing tapping because I was wanting to do some stuff around peace earlier, but then it just kind of became more of a chat and me looking at what you guys are writing and everything. Hello, energy. So I was doing the tapping where you tap on the wrist and tap through the different acupuncture points and stuff to regulate the body, because we're kind of feeling this tension all of the time in the energy field. And me being a medical intuitive and working with people for years that had Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease and cancer and all of those types of intensities and stuff, it got to be a little bit too much. So I kind of backed away and decided to go into doing some artwork and everything. And I've really kind of been honing my technique and stuff, and I'm getting it down pretty good. But no, thank you. I think I'm a good-hearted person. I've been burned. I've had a lot of betrayal in my lifetime, more than I should have had. No, medical intuitive has to do with talking to people about why they got the cancer and how they got the cancer, or why they got the Parkinson's disease, or those types of things. It's not. It's not quackery at all. It's been around for a really long time. Medical doctors practice it. They just call it a practice. So it's a lot different. Versus you calling and talking to me about why your body doesn't feel good, and then having spiritual understanding of what's kind of going on. And then getting people ready to cross to the other side. I had 15 people, including my grandmother, when I was 9 years old. So I've helped a lot of people cross over. Parkinson's is a type of interesting disease. It has to do with them not wanting to sign contracts and stuff. DSDDJ. No. What are you trying to say there? Parkinson's is a really interesting disease. It's unfortunate that people feel that have gotten it and stuff feel punished by God. Yum yum. Gotcha some. Well, that's a weird name. I'm going to be getting off in the next couple of minutes. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be hopping on live, and then I'll continue doing the tapping, which I did much earlier. And then you're finishing talking. Don't want to sign contracts. Yeah. So let's say you're, like, I'll use a friend of mine. She had a really big place called Turtle Tours and stuff, that she was doing tours in Africa and stuff, and she wanted to sell her business and stuff. And the guy wanted her to stay on another year, and if she wouldn't do that, he wouldn't sign the contract for her. So in that process of her signing the contract and staying on another year, the sudden emotional shock of her having to do something she didn't want to do. She just wanted to sell the turtle will and stuff like that. She helped a lot of people out in Africa for like 30 years and stuff. ICU's got a big, if I went to Africa right now, a lot of people would know who she still is, because she was hanging out with some pretty cool people over there. And but when she was trying to move that business and sell it, she ended up having to do that. So, and when the signing of that contract created what they call a sudden emotional shock in her body, and she ended up creating ticking. But her tick wasn't as bad as a lot of people and stuff. So, wait, thanks for hanging out with me. You're welcome. Casey, Dexter, you're so close to what? Hearing you talk when I'm finished. Okay. Well, I'm getting ready to hop off, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So don't forget to click and subscribe and everything, so that you can get the notification when I'm going to going on live. I'm going to announce it earlier, because I didn't do that earlier today, because my morning blew up on me, and then I will be doing that and stuff. Come here. I'll have to go feed you in a few minutes now. Probably ate all your food. It's been fun talking with you guys, though. Have a good evening. Kind of flopping around right now. You're flopping around? I'm not flopping around. I'm just kind of, oh, my chair might be moving in a little bit too much. You guys have a good night. Bye.